Hello friends, welcome to the session. Session is very important session. One who determines to speak a bit of language. This session will help them to speak constantly without making mistakes. Now, before going to explain the topic, I would like to keep certain key points in your mind. Basic rules of the language. Today, we will be going to learn the basic rules of language, and there are 65 basic words are there. You should know their usage, how to use them in the part of communication. If you learn them, 50% of uh, spoken skills you will cope up. I will make it sure you be with me and listen carefully. So I will be going to prove it. These 65 words will help you to speak a bit of language. Especially this will and help for the beginners. Now, what are the 65 words? So we will come to know. Then the uses of 65 words, which means the uses of basic words, and making interrogative sentences by using W words along with helping verbs. So we will be going to learn. And helping verbs of or these are also called auxiliary verbs 24, and the uses of singular and plural forms. So these are the key points that we will be going to make it clear to know each and everything. And now look at this. What are the basic rules we are supposed to know in English language? So here the uses of consonants 21 are there. Before these words we should use a article. A boy, a cow, a cat, a dog, a house, a hen, a chair, etc. Just I gave an example and as well as given and figuratively to make you to understand in an easy method. She is a good girl. It is a cow. The second rule is very important. The uses of vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Most of them will make mistakes. So you should aware of all these things. There's a lot of confusion. Now here, before these words, we should use an article. An accident, an American, an idea, an Indian, an old man, an honorable man, an egg, an ulcer, an epic, an umbrella, an elephant, an event, an orphan, an officer, etc. Here I gave a few common errors. She is a orphan girl. It is wrong. So she is an orphan girl. Why? Because before AEIOU, the rule is applicable. Sometimes, so they will be given in the certain competitive exams also. Not only spoken wise, but also written wise or competitive wise. So for us, it may be a simple thing, but practically, it is very important. Neither you speak nor you write. He is a officer, we cannot say. So before AEIOU, we should use an article. He is an officer. The Mahabharata is a epic, we cannot say. The Mahabharata is an epic. So this is the second basic fundamental rule you're supposed to remember. The basic words. I would like to introduce these 65 words. Please look at all of you. Basically, there are 30 pronouns are there and helping verbs 24 are there, and these helping verbs also divided into two types based on their usage. primary auxiliaries 11, modal auxiliaries 13 are there, and pronouns 30 are there. All these pronouns here I kept in the order wise, so you can look at. Now, interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are 11. What are those? What, where, when, which, who, whose, whom, why, how much, and how many. And these are also called doubly words. Do remember, everyone? Now, and making sentences by using 65 words. What I would like to keep in your mind, it is possible to speak a bit of language by taking these you can pick up a certain words and you can make a sentence. So what I did here, so practically I have given certain sentences. I pronoun, did helping verb, it pronoun, myself, possessive pronoun. I did it myself. None other than words I have used in this sentence. Whatever the list of the 65 words I have given from them, so practically, creatively, I have given a sentence by using them only, not any other words. So, what I would like to prove is, so you please do believe it. It is possible for everyone to speak a language. So I would like to give you all the things creatively, practically, why it is not, what can be. These three things we'll be going to discuss. That is mine. You be there. She does it. And who is she? From this and 65 words only. So we have taken these words and made a sentences. Now, coming to the usage, they are pronouns 30, helping verbs or auxiliary verbs 24, interrogative pronouns 8, H words which means how much, how many words 3. The total words are 11 and together are 65 words. Now look at first one is I have taken, so these 30 pronouns I divided based on their usage in a sentence. The first one is pronouns. According to their usage, these are divided into 5 types. The first one is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. In English language, these are also called singular and plural forms. So they can act as a subject in a sentence, and these are used instead of noun. So that is very clear for everyone. And coming to the usage, so all these pronouns act as a subject in a sentence. I have given in the bold letter, you can look at. She does not speak Hindi. So like this. I saw your car. All of them in the bold letter, I have given all these pronouns as a subject that you can look at. That is about a pronoun. Now remember that pronouns can act as a subject in a sentence. Now, next one, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are 11 are there. My, mine, our, ours, yours, yours, hers, him, his, theirs, theirs. They can be used as an objective in a sentence. Now look at all of you. Now all these chocolates are hers. Okay. Now, so like this, in the bold letter, it is given. Possessive pronouns and can be used as an objective in a sentence. Reflexive pronouns, it shows ownership, like a end of these words, self will be there, ourselves will be there. SZLF, self, and SZLVS, selves, myself, and ourselves, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves. These pronouns are used to co-refer to the subject. So they can play a vital role in a sentence as a subject as well as an object. So represented to the subject, I myself finished the work in time. Here, Sheila sang the song herself. So, like a supporting to the subject as a subject as well as an objective. These are the reflexive pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns shows this, that, those, these, like this. Now, these are this, that, these, those. Example, and this is the college where I studied. So, this handmade dress, okay, like this. So we have to uh, use them as a subject in a sentence. Objective pronouns. Objective pronouns, me, us, him, her, them. These are also called objective pronouns, which we use them as an objective in a sentence. So they can be used at the end of the sentence as an objective. She called me. We cannot say she called I. So I cannot be as an objective pronoun. I can be as a subject. So such a way. She called me. Okay. So I met him yesterday, like this. Now this a table shows. Now I have taken all these W words, helping verbs, pronouns, and together and combined with all these words and created certain sentences. So that this table shows. So combined of all these 65 words created a few sentences here. Now look at all of you. Now 11 are W words and 3 are H words, helping verbs 24 and pronouns 30. See, I would not like to divert you, and I'm not taking any other words. So we are in the same box and not out of the box. So you please look at carefully. Now, what is your name? It shows I have taken what, W word, is, helping verb, your, and pronoun name. What is your name? Now, and who will come tomorrow? I have taken who, W word, and will, and helping verb, and as well as tomorrow, come tomorrow. So where we will be common in a sentence, in every sentence. Such a way, everyone and should make it up your part. Make up, wake up, and keep up your part very seriously. So whereas I have shown in the table, you are supposed to uh, create the sentences by using all these ideas. Now next one is, now here without W words. Now helping verbs 24, pronouns and sentence making. So these 24 helping verbs can act as an interrogative also. So in the part of communication, and as many as possible, so you have to create interrogative questions that may be based on present, past, and future. So these are all mixed. So B forms, is, am, are, was, were, and do forms, do, does, did, and have forms, have, has, had. So future, and will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, need, dare. And exceptions, these used to, has, hard to, and cannot be used as an interrogative. That is exception. So I have given so here with blue letters. Now you can look at here. Now, are they going to school? I have taken are, they, and here pronoun going to school. So is it your book? So I have taken is it your book. So like this, can I do it? As many as possible. So you have to create a number of an interrogative sentence. Is it your mobile? Is it there? Are they coming? And will you go? And will they come? and where shall we go, and what shall we eat. So by using W words and without W words. So will you bring tomorrow? So will you bring my book tomorrow? So like this. So without W words. So these two tables will help you how to create sentences of a combination of with W words, and as well as an interrogative of with helping verbs. Now helping verbs, auxiliary verbs, 24, according to their uses, they are classified into two types. They are primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries are 11, modal auxiliaries are 13 are there. What is the difference between them? Primary auxiliaries can act as a main verb, and modal auxiliaries can act as a main verb. So that is the difference. Now here you can see. Now, I have taken primary auxiliaries 11 and see that base form and present form, past form, present participle, past participle, short form of negative. Like be forms, do forms, have forms. How many ways they can be used in your sentence? Neither you speak nor you write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways. 6 ways you are supposed to aware of them by using them in your sentence or spoken voice. So anyhow, I have given the clear picture about this primary, the uses of primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries in lecture 2 and 3. So you can watch lecture 2 and 3. There you will come to know so the complete information related and the uses of primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries. Here I have given a short way. Now you can go through. Now this is also modal auxiliaries. Now 13 are there, and present or future will shall indicates a future tense mode. The rest of the can, may, might, can, may, must, need, dare uh, indicates present tense. Past tense, and would, should, and could, might, and used to, and a short form of negative. So 3 ways they can be used. Now next one. So the importance of singular and plural. Now everyone as a learner, so this is very very important, and you should know the first person singular and plural. I, we, you, and third person he, she, it, and they. Now not only third person singulars, not only he, she, it, but also father, mother, uncle, aunt, cousin, brother, sister, friend are treated as a third person singulars. Now this, that also sometimes, as well as friend also. So when we use them with the first form of verb, you should be very careful. My friend speaks English very well. I cannot say my friend speak English very well. The sentence may be positive, negative, or interrogative. My father speaks English very well. My father does not speak English very well. Does my father speak English very well? So like this. Here, see that we should add s, es, or ies to the verb as a suffix. For example, she sings a song. So here as a suffix s is used for the V1 form. He goes to college regularly. Es. Now the baby cries loudly. IES. So I have given an example how to add a prefix based on the verb. So I have given an example. Now see here, there are certain common errors based on the third person singular. Now my mother cooks food every day. As I said, see that here third person, the all our family members treated as a third person singulars. So based on that, for V1 we are supposed to add s. My mother cooks food every day. So it is an habitual action. as well as V1 form, habitual action, and the third person singular, and indicates a simple present tense also. Now, he go to college regularly. He goes to college regularly. My my brother cried loudly. My brother cries loudly. So these are the all the related certain rules and regulations fundamentals, and it is possible the uses of you should know the uses of 65 words. So I have given a clear picture and hope so. Now all the DS and to subscribe my channel, and so you will get updated videos, and creatively I will bring up with new ideas and thoughts. So definitely my motto is to make you to understand the things and speak a good English without making mistakes, especially those would like to be with me. So I want to make you to speak a bit of language. And once again, and thank you all to be with me for this session. And so here it is given my email ID. If you have any doubts and queries, so you can mail to me. Thank you all.